Hey guys, this is an impromptu live stream. I am actually doing the work out of town and I was just checking online to see who all was on and around and hanging out. So we'll give it a couple of minutes and if nobody pops up, it will be all right because, like I said, I just found out I would do this myself. And I was going to tell you some of the stuff that we're doing for the channel and some of it we're going to do on Facebook. Some of it we're going to do on MeWe at in the near future. So that's just about it. I did go ahead and finally made our own page for Mayhem Country Living. It is not a group; it's its own page. So Mayhem Country Living is actually a thing on Facebook, and it has its own page. And that's one of the things that we're working on. And like I said, we're going to do something on MeWe as well, which is the alternative to Facebook, except where they don't sell all your stuff. So that's something we're kind of working out, me and the hooch, trying to get everything set up. And there is an email link on the page on Facebook. You can click on it to send an email directly to me. So if you have any questions or anything, which we will try to duplicate that across the board and have it all the way through. Still working on the website. So hopefully we'll get all that stuff situated and a couple other things. But how have you guys been doing? I just went out and had Chinese food buffet. I'm full as a damn tick. And I'm about to wallow to the bed and go to bed early because I need to get up at the butt crack of dawn and do a little bit of work and head to the house. I'm out traveling for work today. Well, it may be that Thursday nights are not a good night to do the live broadcast spur of the moment. But we'll give it a couple of more minutes just to see if anybody else pops up. I got one person floating around in the background. They're kind of ghosting me. But it's okay. You can listen to me ramble. I do not mind. Trying to think what else has been going on. Work on the property is going good. Making progress as far as the chickens and everything. The duck that we had that was injured by the snake bite, if you have been keeping up. Hey, Tony, how are you doing? Hey, Chris, how are you? The duck is doing much better. We got him on antibiotics, and we're trying not to harvest him because he is going to be a sperm donor duck. He's a giant pekin, and that's the big white one if you've seen any of the videos. And we're trying not to get rid of him just yet because we need him to make some babies. That's about it. Tara, I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm having to kind of squint because I've already taken my contacts out for the day. Collected the eggs and fed the goats. Ah, that's pretty good. Hey, Asian, how are you doing? How many goats you got, Chris? I've had two last time we had goats, or attempted to have goats, and they were sweet goats, but I don't know. It just they got to be a handful, and all they would eat was sweet feed because my wife spoiled them. All she gave them was sweet feed, and then all they wanted was sweet feed. That's pretty good. What kind of goats are they? Are you looking to get meat, milk, hair? What you looking to get off of them? Okay, cool. Oh man, I love goat cabrito. Can't beat it. It's good stuff. Goat and mutton. Gosh, I like that stuff better than I do beef. Don't tell nobody, though. I'm going to have to catch up with you when you get everything. Hey, Doug, how are you doing? I've been kind of keeping up with all the stuff that you're doing, even though you're kind of gimped up. Are you feeling okay? Martin, how you doing? And the guys, that, like I said, I apologize for squinting because I've already taken my contacts out. I was going to just kick back and watch a movie. Yes, you can actually make really good butter and cheese from the milk. Now I'm hungry again. Man, I like goat milk too. It has a different kind of flavor. I mean, you have to, I guess it's an acquired taste. That would be what I would say. It's from the hooch. She just sent me a message. She's out having dinner with the kids and the grandkids back in Birmingham. I'm over in Chattanooga. I'm I'm at Lookout Mountain doing a bunch of industrial work. Sorry, typo. You'll be fattening them up for a few months and then killing them and then be butchering the young ones. Yeah, sounds good. Man, I'm really glad it's going well for you. Like I said, you get everything going. I'd love to come up and take a look at your setup so I can get some ideas because I've never really done any of the slaughtering for meat stuff or butchering for meat. So that would be something I would like to learn from somebody who's done it before and who's a lot more experienced than me. Because that ultimately that's what we're trying to do on our homestead as well. What coffee did you make? Did you make the Cleavers or the Dandelion, Martin? And thanks for coming by. Was it the Cleavers? The Cleavers is actually caffeinated, and it has a little, depending on how strong you make it, it will make your lips sweat. I was surprised. It was very dang good. I keep saying what I'd like to do ultimately is mix, do like a dandelion cleaver seed mix. And so it'd be like a half calf. But to me, the dandelion has so much more flavor, coffee flavor, than the cleavers. But the cleavers has caffeine. So, you mix them. That's my thought. Dang, Chris, you got me beat. I have not done that. I don't blame you. I have heard that it was pretty good. Now, mind you, I've seen all the dang advertisements they run because they run a lot of ads on that. But I might have to take a look at it. It seems to be reasonably priced, Tara. And I'm referring to the comments she made about the Lost Ways book, because that and the Foxfire series. I've got a buttload of the Foxfire series, and to me those are almost gold. But I've been wondering about that Lost Ways. That makes you friends, Chris. That makes you a lot of friends. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right, Tara. I'd forgotten that you and I have talked. I think emailed back and forth several times. I am glad the stuff that I have growing in that spot that I picked from, they are now about 6 or 7 feet tall, which was day before yesterday when I left home. And we've had rain yesterday and today in Alabama. So I'm hoping they'll start growing and they'll go to seed very soon. And I'll send you some seeds of what I have. And what I have is pretty potent. It's a mild sedative, Chris. It's not really an hallucinogen. I've made teas out of it. I've chewed it. I've never smoked it or anything like that. It's really good for muscles. sore muscles, chronic pain. So it's really good. Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that would be great. Um, I don't know what's going on with mine. You told me that yours had already gone to seed, and I was thinking, dang gum, mine's not even tall yet. Um, yeah, Chris, I'll try to dig you up a link of um, the opium lettuce or the Lactusa virosa. A few of the videos that I've done on them, they're really good. You can use it to make a concoction or a decoction, I guess, called lactularium, and it's a mild sedative. I mean, no alcohol or anything like that with it. It's that strong. It will. The ones that I have had, you get it on your and lick your lips and everything, and it numbs your lips and your mouth out. Um, yes, and it's absolutely legal and it's free. How about that? Nature gave it to you. I mean, you can't, not to be all tree huggy and everything, but you know, I am. But I was out there, and the kick in the butt. I was thinking about this the other day. A lot of the stuff that we're spraying Roundup on is actually being used in trials to cure cancer. And the Roundup, you're seeing all the stuff from the lawyers now. Roundup causes cancer. How about that? I understand if you can get it and if it's legal. I can't. I don't smoke marijuana because of the job that I do. They test routinely and regularly, monthly. So I can't do anything like that. Hey, Marvin, what are you doing? Marvin, this is an impromptu get together. I'm out of town, and I've just been yakking with everybody else for a few minutes. I did want to mention to y'all, while I have a few of you here, I've started a Facebook page for Mayhem Country Living. It is its own page and not just a group. So if you would, it's on Facebook somewhere. If I knew how to post a link here, I'd post a link. I don't know how to do that. I have to get the hooch to do it when I get back home. But go to it and subscribe to it. Please share it, because we're trying to grow the channel. The more we grow it, the less I have to go out of town and work, and the more videos I can do. How about that? I understand, Chris. That's part of prepping. Always have a backup. That's right. Oh, what you got to try, Marvin? I'm sorry. The Lactusa virosa. When I get a bunch, I'll dry it out, and I'll send you a pack of it. It's pretty dang good. I pulled some up and hung them upside down to dry before I left, and that just comes from back in the day when we used to grow dope, grow the marijuana. We'd pull the plants up and hang them up in a nice dry area where you can get some hot air, and that way all the THC goes down to the leaves. That's what I was always told, and that's what I always did. I didn't grow it professionally, but that's just what I did. Yes, yeah, and so I pull them up, knock the dirt off, hang them upside down on nails out in my shop in the rafters, and it looks like, if you've ever seen a picture of how they hang tobacco, the tobacco leaves are all hung upside down too as well, and that's how they're dried, and so that's what it looks like. I may have to take a picture. I might get in trouble. I don't know. Shauna doesn't like me posting that kind of stuff because it might imply that I do that. Is mullein root? Yes, sir. We do have it. Mullein is very good. Another very powerful sedative, in addition to the Lactusa virosa, is lemon balm. They're actually contraindications that you do not mix alcohol in lemon balm, because it's a very powerful sedative. I have thought about making a lemon balm opium lettuce tea, mixing the leaves together, making a tea for when you really have a lot of sore muscles. But the problem with herbal stuff is you have to get your dosages just right because one plant could be twice as strong as the other plant. Something you have to kind of work with. Yeah, you do, Marvin. Absolutely. More than likely, buddy. If I've got it here in Alabama, you've got it over there where you live. And I know where you live. I just don't. I'm not going to say. Um, but yeah, it's really good, and it in moderation, it won't hurt you. Mullein seeds. Hang on, I'll show it, Chris. There we go. I think that tried to find your new Facebook page does not come up on my search. Can you add the link? Gosh dang it, man. I'm not good at this stuff. Hang on, I'll try to. Let's see. Okay, I was away. Let me say I'm posting something. There you go. I hope that was it. Lettuce your plants in the garden for salads if you like. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's a fantastic, almost like a bitter lettuce for a spinach as well. Hey, Chris, the neat thing about mullein also, you let the leaves dry out, crumble them up, put them in like a paper sack to make sure they dry completely. And this is illegal. Now, the next time you want to go fishing, take the leaves in a still area of the water, throw the leaves crumbled up onto the water. It releases the neurotoxin, and the fish are stunned and they float up, and you just pick the fish off the top of the water. It's illegal, but that's something you can do with it. Hey, Tony, how are you doing today? Oh, you just said that. Yeah. Yeah, you can use it. And I gotta say, mullein makes a damn fine toilet paper as well. I have used it for that purpose. I have not used it for the fish or the tea. I have a friend that makes mullein tea. She said, "Don't make it in the house because it smells to high heaven. Make it out on your grill, on the little cooker, the little burner on your grill because it really stinks." And pour it up and put it in a mason jar. But she says it works. Don't cook it in your house because it smells like tube socks cooking. Yes. I hope that thing posted. I don't know. I think let me flip back over here real quick and see. I'm still with you. I'm looking it up too. Okay, I was able to get it to pull up. Go figure. Go figure. That's about it. Trying to think what else is going on. Not much else. We're gonna make a website, and I don't know exactly what we'll do. Yes, sir. It's actually good. I won't say it's good. I will say pine needle tea is healthy. Using the green needles, it's healthy, and it definitely has a pine flavor, and it has a lot of vitamin C in it. I think it would be an acquired taste, but if you didn't have anything else, it's better than drinking water. So now that's kind of funny, Marvin. Yes, I guess you would get a happy ass. Yes, that's funny. You like the taste of it with some honey. I'll have to try some. I'll have to try some. I One of the things that I picked for the grandkids is sumac, not the poison sumac. It's the sumac plant. It grows to be a small tree, and it has the red berries or the black berries on it, and they're hard. And I'll have to show you. And they grow in bunches or clusters. Now, it's a Middle Eastern or Persian spice that was brought over. They say on like the cuffs of people's pants and in the cracks of their shoes. Uh, After during the Great Migration of Eastern Europeans over to the United States, but it has a lemonade flavor. You take a handful of them, rub them together over some water, and they fall into it, and they'll turn the water pink. It tastes like lemonade. So, and some people call it like Indian lemonade. And if you've ever watched any of the old videos of mine, I've got a bunch of it where I've got it hanging up drying from nails in my office. So that might be something to try. And it's so common here. They spray it on the sides of the road to kill it because there's so much. And I picked a bucket full of it, and it lasts for 2 or 3 years because kids are why do that when you can get Kool-Aid pouches or the little pour pouches. But yeah, it works really good. I was trying to think. Let me see. I may try to click over here real quick. And I don't think it. Tewberry. I do. I do know. Hey, Kevin, what are you doing? Our resident medical professional is now in the chat room. I feel healthier just because he's here. Kevin, how the hell are you doing? And I'm not putting maggots on me this time, Kevin. Oh yeah, it poured here. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee right now, doing some work, and the hooch was telling me back at the house in Birmingham that it has poured down. Well, I guess I would eat them once. I've eaten some pretty nasty stuff. I guess I would eat them once. Okay, guys, on this same theme, nastiest thing you've ever eaten. I've eaten guinea pig. They're delicious. They're delicious. Guinea pigs are. Actually, that's what they're made. They're grown and raised in South America in little cages, and they're delicious. It's like rabbit. Fried mealworms. I've never eaten them like that. No. Rattlesnake. I've had snake. I've never had rattlesnake. Rattlesnake was kind of chewy to me. Rat burgers are pretty good too. I've never had rat. I was told okay, groundhog. Okay, Marvin vouches for the rattlesnake. I have been told I have eaten dog, but I don't know if I believe it. This was from a friend of mine from Vietnam, and I was at their house, and that's what he said. I don't know it, can't substantiate it, so it makes for an interesting story, but I don't really think I did. But he said I did. So I got nothing to work off of that. We don't have a snake in there, blah, blah, blah. I'm reading everything. Yeah. You have a stomach. That's pretty funny, Tara. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I always forget about the putting the like button. There's a thumb up or something like that. Thumb up button. Oh, I was trying to think what else. Now, chitlins. Oh, gosh, I've eaten chitlins all my life. And pig, they say from the rooter to the tutor. Who has not had a snoot sandwich or a pig ear sandwich with hot sauce? It's good stuff. Chewy, but good. I'm reading. I'm catching up on y'all stuff. Yeah. Um, that's about it as far as exotic stuff. Everything tastes better with mustard. I have to say, I actually broke down and ate a can of sardines the other day, which was King Otto, something like that. The real expensive sardines. They were actually pretty dang good. It's better than tuna. They're the ones that are from Germany in the red can. That's funny, Tara. Yeah. They were pretty decent. I've never had the like 50-cent can of sardines. I just don't know about the sardines. The sardines I'm talking about wrapped in the red plastic. King Otto something. Okay, you got me beat, Chris. I don't know about that. And Kevin, you're just a sick person. You're a sick person. I've heard turtle soup's really good. My neighbor told me about it. He's a Yankee from up in Pennsylvania, and he says his mother used to make turtle soup. They would catch the turtles and put them in like a big pot and let them sit in the pot for 2 or 3 days, pouring the water out. And they said it would flush the mud taste out of the turtle. And then she would gut it, and cook it. I'm reading, catching up. So yeah, Tara, I have heard that turtle is pretty good. Um, Saltwater tank with all kinds of exotic stuff, and he used to let me feed them the live goldfish. Uh, yeah, Tara, I agree. He's full of jokes, or he's full of something. Maybe it's jokes, maybe it's not. We used to eat whatever she could catch. Yeah, I understand, Marvin. I understand. Yeah, I'm not eating goldfish. Well, if I was hungry, I guess I would. If I was hungry, I'd eat whatever. I do. I love them. I make a lot of fermented stuff. I got a few videos of the stuff I've done. Cucumbers and kind of like my own little bok choy. Now I'm getting hungry thinking about it. It's time to make some more fermented uh, pickles. Absolutely, those are good. And I got part of my recipe for the fermented stuff from Marvin. Gosh, that was about a year ago. Um, that, and I can't wait to do the egg storage uh, plan that Marvin told me about as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's pretty dang good. Um, it's really good. It's full of probiotics, help your gut. They say, or they are linking probiotic or gut health to everything from, um, from stroke prevention to erectile dysfunction. I've been reading the reports on stuff on all that stuff. They're linking all kinds of stuff with good gut health and high gut motility kind of things. I gotta say, Marvin, I really like the dang sardines. King Otto, maybe that was it. King Otto, something like that. I gotta look the damn things up now. They're pretty good. They were pretty good. I have to eat them when I'm on the road because the hoops won't let me have them in the house. I have never heard of that, Chris. Natto. Fermented soybeans. Does it have kind of a sour flavor? I gotta look that up too. Is that something you make? Yeah, I mean, you specifically yourself make? King Oscars. Yeah, that's it. They're the expensive ones. Man, those things are good. Yep. Get a fork. Those things were pretty good. I might have to go to Walmart and get me another pack before I go home. Like I said, I can't eat them. I can't eat them at the house. She won't let me in the door with them. Yes, Tara. That absolutely. Um, so you like the solid fruit that is fermented? I never would have thought of that. Pickled, yeah. I've eaten those, and those are decent. Um, yes, sir. I've never had the turtle, Marvin. Uh, it's got a coffee flavor. Yeah, Kevin, I'm not that much of a man. I'd be sleeping in that damn camper next to you. Shit. Uh, actually, they're going to deliver my storage building Monday. We'll do videos on that. Then we'll go ahead and finish it out, insulate it, run electrical to it, and all of the big prepping stuff is going to go out there. She's so happy. She says, I'll be so glad you get all your gun crap out of my living room and dining room and bedroom and closet. And yeah, and the food dehydrator out of the kitchen. And she's threatening to move my Berkey, but I put my foot down on the Berkey. We need the Berkey in the kitchen. Kevin, that's funny. Possum is good. I ate a lot of it. I have never had possum, I don't think. 3 pounds a week of the fermented beans. Sometimes I get found soybeans, so you pinto or any beans, really. I'll be dang. Huh. I'll have to try to catch up with you at some point, Chris, and get some kind of recipe like that. That seems interesting right there. Fermented beans. Huh. Possum on a gum bush. I have no idea, Kevin. No idea what you're talking about. No idea. No, you got me. Uh, no, you win the prize. I have not heard of that. Possum on the gum bush. Never heard of that. Okay, now here's another one. Colloquial phrases. Drunker than a bicycle. Have y'all ever heard that? That's a saying here in Alabama. He was drunker than a bicycle. I've tried to sit and think that one out. I'm not. I'm not sure about drunker than a bicycle. Now I know the drunker than Cooter Brown thing, but drunker than a bicycle, I don't know. There you go. A lot of free road here up on the plows hit deer and moose. I'll be damned. There's a waiting list for the moose roadkill. I'll be damned. I must not get out much. Never heard of that. Never heard of that before in my damn life. That's pretty good. I have had shark, yes. I seem to recall eating gator tail at that expensive gun place. Damn it to hell. You know the place that has the restaurant in it. They have all all the mounts and everything. Bass Pro Shop. I've had shark steak and alligator there at Bass Pro Shops. Sticker bushes. I had no idea, Chris. Not discounting it. Meat's meat, and good meat's even better. But had no idea it was a thing. Breaded and fried. Now you can do cleavers that way. You can do cleaver bush. You can bread it and you can fry it or saute it. I did not know that. Sharks pee through their skin. Damn it. I will try once I get back to Birmingham, Marvin. I will go. There's a pretty decent Asian market in Birmingham. I will hit them up and see if I can find some of that. I'd be interested in doing it or using some as a starter, maybe just see how they do that. Interesting. Huh. I'll be doing. See you later, Tara. Yeah, he needs to, I don't know, get a stomach pump or something like that. You have a good evening too, Tara, and I will keep you updated or just check back with me. I'm hopefully, we'll have a buttload of seeds to share. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to head out too because I got to call the hooch and talk to her. Oh my goodness, yeah, Kevin. Now burdock, burdocks pretty good stuff. I'm going to head out though. Horse, I would not be opposed to eating horse. Yes, ma'am. You have a good evening. Let me know, and I'll send you some return postage or something like that, so doesn't have to cost you anything. I appreciate you. See you, Tara. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up too. I appreciate y'all coming by. We are going to, like I said, take a look at that Facebook page. If you can find it, I just made it, so it's somewhere out there. Mayhem Country Living is its own thing now. There's an email link. You can email me with questions. Hell, most of y'all got my cell phone number. Most of you guys do have my cell phone number, so y'all can call me. I don't know if I'll give that out to everybody. Obviously, OPSEC. But see ya. And we're going to do the website. Kevin has offered to help me do the website because I don't know jack doodly about websites. So he's offered to do that, and I'll probably take him up on it. And we got some other stuff in the works. So y'all take a look at it, support it, share it with people. If there are people that you really don't like, share it with them 2 times, because that will make them mad. Nothing like making people mad you can't stand. Anyway, guys, wrap it up. You guys be careful. Oh no, that was just wrong, Marvin. That was wrong. Try Taco Bell for horse meat. Taco Bell's not even real food. Anyway, guys, y'all are some sick people. I'm just letting you know. You guys are some sick people. I'll talk to y'all later. We're going to do a live broadcast Saturday, 3 p.m. Central, like we always do. I got a couple of good videos coming up about natural pest control and making it yourself. You guys be careful. Bye-bye. How do I turn this off? I see it. There it is.